The Ottoman Empire faced significant difficulties and underwent significant change during the 17th century. The empire experienced ongoing political, military, and economic challenges during this time, which had a tremendous impact on changes to its influence and organization. The Ottoman Empire's experiences in the 17th century, which led to its final fall and adaptability, are described in detail below. Long War 1593–1606 and its aftereffects. The Long War against the Habsburgs, which came to a close in 1606 with the Treaty of Jutvitorak, marked the beginning of the century. By recognizing the Habsburg Emperor as the Ottoman Sultan's equal and abolishing the tribute payments that had come to represent Ottoman domination, this treaty signaled a change in the balance of power. The Polish War 16–16–1. The Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth and the Ottomans fought each other, culminating in the Battle of Kotin 1621. Although it preserved the status quo, the Treaty of Kotin demonstrated the Ottoman military's limitations. The Ottoman-Persian Wars continued to be a problem. The Ottomans were firmly in control of Baghdad and Mesopotamia after the war that lasted from 1623 to 1639 and was concluded with the Treaty of Zuhab, but it cost a lot in terms of money and labor. The 1645 to 1669 Crete War. The Crete War against the Venetians was one of the bloodiest and longest wars. After more than 20 years of siege, the Ottomans eventually took control of the island of Crete in 1669, after which they laid siege to Candia Heracleon. The empire's financial and military reserves were greatly depleted during this battle between the Holy League and the Habsburgs 1683 to 1699. The Ottomans' unfortunate start to the Great Turkish War came in 1683 with the abortive siege of Vienna. The Ottomans suffered heavy losses in the ensuing battles with the Holy League, a confederation made up of the Habsburgs, Poland, Venice, and Russia, which resulted in the signing of the Treaty of Karlowitz in 1699. Hungary, Transylvania, and portions of Croatia and Slovenia were lost as a result of this treaty, which caused a major reduction of territory and a change in the balance of power in Europe. Instability and Sultanic power. Sultanic power fluctuated throughout the century, going from strong leaders like Murad IV (1623 to 1640), who imposed harsh measures, to weaker sultans who were frequently duped by janissaries, court factions, and palace bureaucrats. Murad I's rule was characterized by harsh repression in addition to attempts to combat corruption and impose discipline. Influence of janissary and rebellions. From being an elite military corps, the janissaries evolved into a significant political force. Their participation in palace politics sparked a number of mutinies and uprisings that weakened the government and increased unrest within. Financial difficulties. The empire suffered economically, which was made worse by inflation brought on by the importation of silver from the New World, which made Ottoman money less valuable. The empire's financial situation was further stretched by corruption and ineffective tax collection, which created widespread unrest. Rebellions in provinces. Provincial uprisings, like the Jalali uprisings in Anatolia, demonstrated the central government's waning power. Local concerns over high taxes, conscription, and poor governance by provincial governors served as the impetus for these uprisings. Social and cultural developments. Cultural renewal. The Ottoman Empire continued to be a hub of intellectual and artistic activity despite the unrest. Literary, architectural, and artistic achievements continued to center around Istanbul and other large cities. Significant architectural works continued to be built, albeit on a smaller scale than in the 16th century. Changes in society. Muslims, Christians, and Jews made up the heterogeneous population of the empire, and they all lived under the millet system, which permitted some degree of communal autonomy. This arrangement largely kept diverse religious and ethnic groups coexisting peacefully, despite social difficulties. The century's end and its legacy. The Ottoman Empire saw a sharp fall in its economic, political, and military might at the end of the 17th century. An era of territorial losses and restructuring began with the Treaty of Karlowitz, which was signed in 1699 and marked the end of Ottoman territorial expansion in Europe. The Ottoman Empire faced significant challenges during the 17th century. Even with ongoing military setbacks, insurrections within, and economic difficulties, the empire showed incredible fortitude. Nonetheless, the combined result of these conflicts was a slow erosion of Ottoman power. The century's end signaled the shift from one of conquest and expansion to one of consolidation and adaptation, laying the groundwork for the empire's subsequent centuries of reform and modernization. Thank you for watching my video. For more video, please subscribe my YouTube channel.